Welcome in and thank you for joining us on the Pay the Price podcast. This season is called Dawn of the Diliculum, and you are tuning in to episode 6. Before we get into the game, we just want to tell you guys a little bit about what we have called the Samurai Beat Sheet. And the reason why we've called it that is because and I'm still kind of learning this myself, but the beat sheet apparently, in terms of like plays and story writing and things like that, is actually what you use to help bullet the major points of the story and then help you flesh out the rest of what's actually happening in the production. So we thought it is a nice little way to segue into us using this sheet, which is essentially a Google sheet, to facilitate our game, which has all the oracles that you need, the dice roller, everything that you use to sort of manage your character, as well as have a communal place to make your rolls so everyone can see everything at the same time, keep track of statuses, stats, assets, and all that. We've called it the Beat Sheet, and it will be available for you for free, a base version of it, which is not editable, so you can use it for your own games. And we're also going to make other versions of it that can be sort of essentially unlocked and customizable behind our Patreon. So if you want to have access to more of that stuff where you can customize it to your heart's content, play the game any way you like, you can get access to that as well. You can learn more about everything that we've got going on and show your support at patreon.com/samuraibeat. We will have Patreon exclusive content like that beat sheet that's customizable. And we'll be publishing other shows like The Midnight Connection, which is Eddie and my conversational podcast about just about anything from nerding out to parenthood, as well as providing other tools that you can use to facilitate your games. In other words, the beat sheet. All that being said, let's get into the game. My name is Chris Batu, and today I have with me the primary players of the Pay the Price podcast, starting with Mr. Eddie, the Red Tree Fuentes.
Hello.
The Guru, Roman Picardo.
Hey, y'all.
And future Virginian, Ivan Palaroan. Telling your life story here, man. One snippet at a time.
One
Getting doxed right out the gate.
Exactly.
All right. With that, Roman, you want to start us off with a quick recap and then set the scene?
So the recap, when last we left our heroes, Luz got struck by an infestation of white leeches. So much so that it incapacitated him. However, Jayla told the rest of the crew of the Diliculum that in order to cure him, you have to get what is known as leech juice. And not only did they go back into the tunnel sewer system, Chris' character and her Duke had to go back and retrieve his belongings, one of which was his iron. And during that time, they had a fight, and this creature came out, purple leech creature throwing, wait for it, leech shurikens. Merch will be out there soon,
Patent pending.
hopefully. Patent pending. And during the fight, the three who went down, Duke, Goshi, and Sparrow, somehow got affected by a gas, and they were left potentially unconscious. With that said, everybody gets one momentum.
You're going to hit us off with setting up the scene?
Yes, I will.
Excellent.
I just want to remind. And the scene, after I rolled it, good thing we do this ahead of time. So, here's the scene. We are back at the bar, and Luz slowly opens his eyes but can't yet focus them, and he hears a voice saying, he's responding to the meds. Easy now, sir. We got you early enough. Can you speak? Luz, that's you.
Is it interactive setup?
Interactive
This is
setup,
new.
yeah.
This is new.
Okay.
Straight into it.
What's going on?
Yes, I think we got you to just in time. We have some experimental medicine, and good thing it worked on you. So far, so good. Oh, by the way, I'm Shaw. I'm a paramedic of my unit known as Shard Hunters. We actually search and seek out the essentia, who are, for a quick history lesson, these are the ancient entities who enact their inscrutable will in this galaxy.
You injected me with something? I didn't even ask for your help. What have you put in my body?
Um, a derivative of these white leeches that, and he starts picking them off of you. See, they're starting to die.
Where's Jayla?
Oh, she's right there. And from what I understand, she sent another group in to try to get the cure for you. And hopefully, that's what we've been trying to do. And the last few batches have been working very well. And you are another testament to that. But it's either let you die or give you some of this leech juice, antidote.
Luce turns over to Jayla and says, Jayla, where's my team? Where's Duke and the rest?
They went down to get leech juice for you.
Do you know these people? You trusted them enough to give me an experimental medication?
Honestly, I was in the back, and these guys just came in here, and they sounded like they knew what they were doing. Before I knew it, he was already injected.
What the hell?
How do you feel? You look better.
I mean, I'm awake. I don't. Luce looks down at his forearms, expecting to see the leeches crawling around, but sees nothing. I don't see them. I don't feel anything.
Good. Then it's working. I'm gonna make a quick log of this and batch number. All right, excellent. So far, you're like the 10th person that has worked this certain formula worked. We might have ourselves a winner in terms of this essential menace.
Luce starts to feel grumbling in their stomach and quickly reaches over to a bin and pukes straight into it. And once they wipe the bile from their lips, they look down and they can see 4 leeches squirming and then kind of like disintegrating into nothing.
Another good sign. It is expelling the leeches, although you have to expel them. Okay, yeah. So far, so good. Ticking off all the other symptoms that this antidote or anti-venom, potentially it is working. Take it easy now. I'm going to warn you, you might still have some dizziness, maybe some cramping, muscular cramps, but here, let me pour you some water, and he gets some water for you. Try some of that. And he just cracks open the cap of the new water bottle and pours it in and offers it to you.
Luce takes the water, and as they sip, they start their eyes to feel heavy and just pass out.
Uh-oh. That's a new symptom.
He's breathing okay. I'll keep an eye on him.
All right. So, yeah, once that happens, before Luce loses consciousness, he hears, all right, we're ready to move out, which is different from Shaw's voice. We got to go out there. Show me which way these other people went, Jayla.
Did you have more, or was that it?
Nope, that's good.
Okay.
Boom, boom,
Do we
boom.
want to stick with the Eddie, the impromptu GM?
I guess, yeah.
we can reverse roles and 3 GMs versus 1 player.
So yeah, we were all knocked out by the leech off-gassing.
So now we're all knocked out again, all of us. Or are we?
So you guys wake up and you open your eyes and it looks exactly like it did with your eyes closed. It's complete darkness. You reach around as you lay back on the floor, you reach around the ground trying to see if you can find a wall, but all you find are more of the leeches. to the point where they're actually crawling on you and off of you, but they don't seem to want to feed off of you. Perhaps it's the effects of the medicine that was taken before. Perhaps these are different leeches, but they're not feeding on you. However, you three are in the same room, and Duke is the first to get up and start reaching around the floor until he finally finds the wall. And as his hands crawl up the wall, he realizes that the wall has protrusions in it and that it's actually a cell.
Like a legit jail cell?
Like a jail cell. Yes. Jail cell-ish. It's completely dark. You guys have no gear. And there you go.
Are we in separate cells?
It's in the dark. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
I mean, I know.
Sparrow? Goshi? You guys here?
I'm here, Cap.
Where are we, Captain? What happened?
I can't see a damn thing. All I can tell you is that it seems like we are in some kind of cell. It smells like shit.
Oh, man.
Hold on. Let me try and go to your voice.
Yeah. Leech. Ah! Leech, get off.
Yeah, Cap, I don't know about you, but do you feel leeches on you?
I had some when I got up, but they weren't, doing the leech thing. You know?
These can't be the same leeches from earlier, could they? It just seems...
I don't know.
It just seems like really weird that they're not feeding.
They could be different. I can barely see them, so I can't really say. So he works his way to their voices. Are we in the same cells? Damn it. Looks like we're all separated. Okay, well, going to gather
Information.
Is that our best option here?
At the moment.
I think so.
Which one?
Gather information?
Yeah, probably.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah,
Sure, why not?
that makes the most sense.
Yes. Technically, feeling around in the dark is gathering information.
Gather information. We will go with searching for clues.
Ooh,
Strong hits. You discover something helpful and specific. The path you must follow or action you must take to make progress is made clear. +2 momentum. I am capped momentum. Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Do you want me to do it or you want to do it?
Hey, if you got something, go for it.
So as Duke starts riling around, he realizes that there's something. Actually, you know what? Can you do a...
No, I don't want to.
Can you check your gear?
Okay, yeah.
Just do a gear check for me.
This beat sheet is so fast. Oh, weak
Okay.
hit. You have it, but must
It's still a hit.
choose one.
So, as Duke is rummaging around the floor trying to figure out the situation he's in, since he can't really see, he realizes that there's like a little sharp prick in the side of his left foot, and he remembers that he hid a lockpick there.
Yes. Okay.
Just because Duke is prepared and has been in these scrappy situations before.
You're damn right.
However, the juice from the leeches have kind of eroded it slightly, so you know that you got 2 uses.
2 tries. Oh, boy.
2 tries.
So it is not quite right and causes a complication or delay. Lose momentum. Wonderful. Okay. All right.
3 steps forward.
It's like, oh, yes. Okay. We're separated, but I do have the... Oh, damn. He pulls out the lockpick.
What do you got, Coach?
I had a pick stashed in my boot, but I think it feels kind of rusty and sort of corroded a little bit. I think it'll hold, but maybe not too much. I don't think I can overdo it. This could be our last chance.
Well, I don't think I reminded myself to always have a lockpick on me. But hey, I'm your tech guy, so what do I know?
Okay, let me see.
I'm
reading
your IT guy.
my sleuth asset, hoping it would help, but I don't think it does. So, Duke is going to feel around, try to find the lock to his cell, and then attempt lockpicking in the dark.
Oh.
I'm going to call that secure an advantage.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds right.
We are acting with expertise, I would say, or
Yeah,
deception.
Yeah.
Can we call this deception?
Well, you're trying to pick a lock, correct?
I would go with expertise
Yeah,
over.
expertise, I think.
Alright.
Yeah.
Wits it is. Here we go. I'm gonna be mad if I can't burn. Okay, weak hit. And burning momentum will not help me. So we have on a weak hit, choose one. Okay, so take
You
2
succeed.
momentum or add 1. I'll take the 2 momentum, so back to 10. All right. So fidget around with the lock, very gingerly put it in. Even though he can't see, he's gonna close his eyes and go for the feel of the lock. And then after a few minutes of some frustrated grunting and a near drop of the lockpick, you hear that glorious. It's like, yeah, I think I got it.
Did you get it? Did you get it?
Nice,
Did you get it?
Sid shovels with the lock, takes it off the gate, and then pushes whatever gate door he's got open. So you hear the creaking of a nasty rusted corroded door. All right, call out. I gotta try to find your cell.
Captain, I'm over here.
Captain. My captain.
The highest roll goes first.
You got to make a choice, bro.
I'll go to whoever sounds the closest, and right now it sounds like it's.
If you want, you should go to Sparrow, because
Yeah.
in terms of a fight, I can't do much. And considering what I've seen, you guys are better at it. Again, I'm IT for you guys.
Well, if a fight broke out, it'd be all fisticuffs at this point. I'm not killing someone with this lockpick.
Whoever's closer, then I guess.
Going for Sparrow. Max momentum. Got it.
Nice.
The click. All right,
Click.
Sparrow. How are you doing? Are you okay otherwise?
Yeah, from what I can tell, based on how I feel right now, I think I'm good.
You didn't happen to hide like guns on you in weird places, did you?
In my cell?
Never mind. Goshi, where are you at? All right. Let's do this. I got this. Strong hit.
Ooh.
And,
But it doesn't. You only had 2 picks.
oh, you're right.
You only had 2.
You're right.
Yeah, only
Shoot,
2.
I totally forgot. All right. So try to get in there and pick the lock. You hear a click, but it's the wrong type of click. The pick snaps. Damn it.
Dig it.
Oh, Goshi, I'm sorry.
Ah.
Damn.
Can somebody roll just a regular roll? Just a good old roll.
Good old roll.
Go for whoever's
with
feeling
no
lucky.
plus. With no plus.
No plus? Alright, let me do it. I got it. Since nothing happened for me. Here we go.
51 and above.
But
And
is it good or bad?
96.
Hey. Nice.
96.
Should we celebrate?
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
All right, shoot, Goshi,
So,
you're gonna have to sit tight.
Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything on the ground or anything on what? I don't have anything on me.
I would search, but that's disgusting.
You hear the slishing and sloshing of the sound of a used sponge all around you.
Oh God.
Yeah.
There's
right.
nothing. You guys don't have anything on you at all that might work.
Well,
Let me see, Captain. Let me check my gear. Maybe I might have a light somewhere hiding.
You wear hairpins?
stashed away. No, not a hairpin. Maybe a lighter. Let's see if we got something that we can help see in the dark. Check gear.
All right,
All right, here we go.
you got this.
Weak hit.
weak hit.
Okay, similar situation.
All right.
Yep.
Let me just check here. My back pocket, Captain. Yeah, here it is.
What you got?
I have us a lighter, so if we can light something here, get us something to see, we can take a better look around. Hopefully, find something that we can get Goshi out.
I imagine it's limited fuel supply at best.
Let me
Or
see.
what do you think? What do you think, GM? What's our
I don't know,
complication?
which one do you want? Do you want the supplies diminished, or do you want it's not quite right?
I'll take diminished.
It's like
Do we
diminished.
drop
Okay.
to 4?
Alright.
Okay.
Go down to 4.
4
So
supply.
you find the lighter and you shake it, and you hear liquid inside. You're just very conscious that your hands are really wet, so you just have to make sure you don't get that wick wet. But it works.
Yeah.
Don't wet the wick.
Don't let the wick.
Don't wet the wick.
Don't let the wick, John.
Don't breathe.
Captain. All right. So it looks like I might have some limited use, but because it's kind of moist down here.
Yeah.
We kind of want to be 100% sure we can light something, so we don't waste this whatever fuel we got left in this thing.
All right. So we need a what do we see?
You can try gathering information while the light is up.
All right, you can roll that item.
Rolling.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. New insight, but also complication. Wonderful.
So you two, Duke and Sparrow, are outside of the cells, right?
Yes.
And in the faint light that is being provided by the lighter, you can actually see Goshi's cell a little bit off to the northern corner of the room. And while you see that it's 3 sides of metal bars and 1 concrete wall, you see that the bottom left corner of the cell looks completely rusted. Like you could probably kick it out and have enough space for someone to crawl through. However, all the leeches have kind of congregated at that point. Goshi doesn't see this from inside the cell. All they can see in the faint light is just mounds of leeches crawling on top of one another. But from the outside, you guys can see that it's a possibility.
Oh.
Goshi, when was your last tetanus shot?
The one that Jayla gave me. It's been a while.
Duke is walking over to the corner. You see this, right, Sparrow?
Yeah. Do you think we could burn it?
I mean, I think we could kick it in, honestly. But you're gonna have to squeeze through this hole, through the leeches, my friend.
Dang it. Well, considering that I did get some injection from Jayla, and she said it worked fine. Fine, I'll risk it. If you could get, yeah. Let's just try. Might as well. We don't have another lockpick anyway, so.
Yeah, our options are limited here.
All
right, well, we'll give it a go. We'll try to be as quiet as possible.
What kind of move would that be?
Does it need one?
It probably doesn't need one to kick out the stuff,
Right.
but you would need one to get out of the cell.
Right.
I mean, I think if you just wanted to get out, you could get out. But maybe the question is the experience enough to...
Is there a price?
Yeah, like harm you,
Yeah.
either mentally or physically.
Yeah, I get tetanus. Worse, leech tetanus.
I mean, honestly, I would say it could just be a roll, and because he has the medicine
Mm-hmm.
in him, it could be like an 80% success chance.
Oh.
You know what I
That
mean?
he gets through without adverse complications?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's the particular one who got
This is true.
the medicine. If you had chosen differently, who knows?
Sparrow would be screwed.
Yeah. All right then. So 80% or less.
Yep.
Yes.
80%. All right.
Here comes that 96.
Yeah, I know. Son of a gun. All right. Here I go, guys. Oh. Let's move away some of the leeches.
Squelching
I know.
leeches.
No matter how hard he tries.
Sorry. The Goshi,
leech
that's as
is
big as
just
we can
keep
make
going
this
up.
hole.
I know. Leech.
83. Oh no.
Dag on it.
Da-da-da. Pay the price.
Yeah.
Here, I got you.
Pay
All
the price. All right.
I thought you were going to play a little stinger right there.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Pay the
All right,
price.
hang on a second. Pay the price. Let's see what happens. Let's go make a roll in 31.
31.
Your action causes collateral damage or has an unintended effect. Oh. All right. So here I am, and you guys loosened it out. Oh, Leech. All right. I'm getting through. He gets his head through. He gets one arm through, and all of a sudden, you realize that his door, his gate was more rusted than you realize, and it actually breaks off its hinges and falls and makes a loud noise. Oh, guys,
Crap.
guys, the gate. Boom.
Loud clang.
Loud clang.
Loud clang.
Get up. Someone's definitely going to come.
Yeah.
So as the front of that side wall falls, and you hear the reverberant clang, you hear that like 2 seconds of pure silence as your heart stops beating. And once it resumes, you realize that you start hearing footsteps. And it's more than one person. Now, with your faint lighter, you can see that your gear is stashed about 30 feet away from you.
Yes.
The door is maybe 5 feet away from you. As Duke and Sparrow start going over to the gear while Goshi is on the ground, the door opens. And in front of you, the door opens and the lights come on the room. Like a fluorescent office lighting that flickers 7 times before it turns on into this orange hue that fills the room.
I can hear it.
And what you see when your eyes finally adjust to the light is in the doorway stand 2 of the beings in the red hoods, but in front of them, in the center, is a woman in a red robe. Now, her robe is more pristine and more lined with like a gold lining on the collar. You can definitely tell that she is in a higher place of power than the regular red robes guys. And you can actually see her face, that it is a human woman, albeit tinged in like purples and greens, almost like her skin is molding. The woman raises her hands, and the leeches that have been on the ground kind of like aimlessly moving around begin to all coalesce around Goshi. And they're now trapping Goshi, except for his face, so he can breathe. Goshi can't move. It's like trying to move out of cement. And the woman, in a very calm, straightforward voice, says, "Welcome, Duke. I thought I'd find you down here."
Well, you brought me down here.
Oh, we didn't bring you down here. We did capture you, but you came down all on your own.
I find that hard to believe. As he slowly works his way to the gear.
Do you want to try to secure an advantage of some sort by trying to get your gear?
Well, yeah, let me see. I am a diplomat. Let's see what we got here.
Oh,
Ooh.
yes. And you are.
When you swear, see, it all revolves around swearing an ironbound. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Not yet time for that. Well, last I remember, I passed the hell out. So there is no way I brought myself down here. Let alone my friends.
Duke, I think you misunderstand me. Obviously, my people brought you into this room, but why were you in our tunnels in the first place? We didn't ask you to come down here, yet here you are. Some people might see that as a threat.
Well, I beg to differ. If I recall correctly, I was taken from my room.
Yes, we are sorry about that. It was meant to go a lot smoother and we could have this conversation a different way, but life turns out the way it is, and here we are. So let's make the best of it, wouldn't you say?
Easy for you to say. But I am intrigued. I will now try to secure this advantage.
You're gonna go for the gun?
Let's see if I made it far enough to just get them.
With what? With speed?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Because, I mean, it's too obvious for him to just kind of casually walk over there. Let's see. Edge. And a miss. Okay. You fail. Pay the price.
Pay the
All right.
Okay, so I fail. I think we'll go with the obvious consequence where she is not happy with me.
So this woman in the red robe sees you go over and try to get your guns, and with a flick of her hands, some of the leeches move to get in your way, and it actually causes you to slip and fall flat on your face. And as you get up, you realize that she has moved her leeches to start crawling up the standing Sparrow. So Sparrow is now has leeches crawling up to their shin.
Okay. All right, clearly you're in control here. No more funny business. He's got his hands up.
I appreciate you saying that, Duke. And let's take some time to formally introduce ourselves to one another.
Could we release my comrades while we do that?
Not quite yet. Let's have our conversation first and see where it goes. My name is Jasmine. Now, I've been here for a long time with these people. You might say they look up to me. You might say I protect them. But we have a working relationship. And unfortunately, these leeches can do a lot of things, but they can't really fight. And Duke, what I'm looking for is a fighter. Are you a fighter, Duke?
Duke heard half of what she said. He's been trying, ever since he heard the name, he's been trying to make out whether or not that might actually be her.
So Duke, you're not answering. I have ways to make you talk, but I would rather we
It's not that.
didn't have to go
It's not
down.
that. Wait. Sorry. You know me. How do you know me?
Oh, I don't know you personally, but I've heard of you. A man who gets things done. Isn't that right?
Yeah. But then you know my story. Sorry, you said Jasmine, and I got a little lost for a second.
Oh, a familiar name, perhaps?
Something like that. Yeah. Okay. You were saying a fighter?
You're a fighter, and I have need for a fighter. Have you ever heard of the Shard Hunters?
He's gonna say no. And I've been around a lot.
Well, the Shard Hunters haven't been around for a lot, but they are hell-bent on taking care of certain older life forms and wiping them off certain planets. Now, you see, they're coming here now because they want to kill all of the leeches down here and search for some stupid artifact from a bygone race. I can't have that. But my leeches can only do so much. I need somebody that can fight them and kill them. And if you're willing to do that, I'm willing to let you guys go with not a scratch on you. But as you can see, with 2 of your men here trapped, the decision seems pretty simple, right?
You would think so, but if you know me, I'm always looking for my benefit. Now, you're right. You got control of the situation, but it's not very enticing at this point in time. So let's say we had managed to have this conversation without all these altercations. What would you have offered me then?
Does my face look familiar to you, Duke? Perhaps a name that echoes in the halls of your mind? The color of her eyes, do they look like mine? I might have more information on what you're seeking than you may think.
I need some proof first.
As you say that, one of the leeches crawls up you and latches on to your forearm. But instead of it poisoning you, it gives you a vision. And the vision is the flashback to the lake. And at the bottom of the lake is your Jasmine in a white dress at the bottom of an empty lake. And once again, the lake starts filling as her eyes turn red, only this time it fills with leeches. And as you come out of that vision, let's call her the Leech Queen.
Nice.
The Leech Queen stands in front of you and when you look at her face, it's the exact face you remember. And when you blink, some of the features are just a little bit off, and it's not the same face. I know where she is, Duke, and I can get you there safely, but you're gonna need my help if you want to reach her at the bottom of that lake.
Okay. I'll do whatever it takes.
As you say, okay, she lets her hand go, and the leeches suddenly disperse from the hole that they have on Goshi and on Sparrow, and they crawl out of the doorway that she came out of. Your gear is right behind you. The shard hunters have already entered the caves. My leeches have told me there's 4 of them going down the caves like a grid, hunting for something, for me. You have to take them all out, and when you do, I will show you the way out and the way to your Jasmine.
Captain, how can we trust her on her word? How do we know she won't backstab us?
She could. But I don't know, what else could we do right now? What would you do?
Me, Captain? I say we just take our gear and we just get out of here. Just not even mess with any of these people.
I hear you, Sparrow, but you know what this means to me. I can't force you to stay. This was not part of the job.
Yeah.
As he straps on his gear.
Yeah.
But if it's 4 men in the way of me and my Jasmine, you better believe I'm going through them.
Goshi says, I'm wondering if all my dives and all my time on computers, if I've heard anything about these shard hunters. I wonder, who are they? I mean, maybe there's a way, if we have information about them, wits, how to deal with them or what they're about. Oh, weak hit.
Mm-hmm. New insight and complication.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, shard hunters. Something about them, about the Essentia. And these were their, oh yeah, these were, the life forms that have been discovered in this, here in the Forge. And they've been doing things. Maybe, I don't know what doing things is. Uh, maybe experiments, all sorts of stuff. And for the most part, they haven't been beneficial to us. So there's an excellent chance maybe that these leeches are part of the Essentia. Maybe she's part of the Essentia too. And what's a good complication or danger? Oh, snap. If we deal with the shard hunters, they might think that we're working for the Essentia.
Well, if it's just the four of them, then who's gonna tell the story? He slides loses sword onto his back.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So is everything there? You got all your stuff? Part of the reason why we came down here. Oh shoot.
Yeah, that's a good
Do
question.
we need to get the jar? And some. Are there still white leeches around here? We need to fill up the jar.
All the leeches are gone from the room.
Dang it. Well,
Maybe we'll find some on the way.
we have to. We got to help out Luz.
I'm pretty sure if you're helping the queen of leeches, she could
help us
hook
out.
you up. She could hook you up with some juice on the way out, right?
Do we want more of her help?
Well, what's it gonna be,
All right.
Sparrow? I respect your decision.
Sparrow kind of just takes a look just off in the distance. Turns around towards his gear and just, fuck, God, Captain, I've always been part of the crew, and I've always said, no matter what, I'm sticking with you, Captain, no matter what. I guess we're killing these shard hunters.
Thank you, Sparrow. Goshi?
Captain, the good thing is she didn't make us swear an iron vow about it.
It's true.
This is true. This is true. Do I have iron to even swear on?
You said...
Well, you got all your stuff.
So
back
all
now.
my stuff was actually there
all
too?
your stuff? Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
one of the reasons why
okay.
we came down here. Was
Well,
to get
because
all
the
this
reason
stuff.
Double
she trapped you
blades.
because she wants your help. It wouldn't make any sense for her to keep. She's already proven she can capture you more than one time.
Yes.
true.
This is
Weapons or not. So
Okay, all right. Gears back. That's good.
So it's all there. I think I got all my stuff.
as you guys check your gear, obviously the queen is gone at this point, and the doorway in front of you leads into complete darkness. But you start seeing 3 glowing leeches in the hallway in front of you, slowly crawling to 3 different paths, almost like leading you somewhere. But there's 3 of them going in different directions. You can choose what you do with that.
Oh man.
Well, who's feeling lucky?
What do you mean feeling lucky? We're staying together, right? I don't know how to do any of this stuff. Computers, sure.
Yeah.
All of this, again, I'm just IT guy.
Yeah, we're definitely not splitting up here. After what we've already been through twice.
All right. So what we're gonna do? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. This decision.
Yeah, let's do that. Eeny, meeny, miny,
We can roll it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well,
One leads west, one leads south, one leads east.
We're rolling thirds.
1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6.
First die.
One.
9. Well, it's a 92, so we'll go with third path. So the east path.
Okay.
All right. Well,
All right.
let's head this way. See if we have any
Right.
luck.
By the way, is there any more light down here? I mean,
No.
is your yeah?
But in your gear, you might have your flashlights and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, it came down. Well, for some reason they stopped working, but I wonder.
You would have to check it. Maybe it works now.
I do believe the flashlight is one of the standard issue according to the book.
Can we set up a progress track for taking out the shard hunters?
You should totally do
Yes. Kill the shard hunter. Kill or deal
Well,
with.
she asked us to kill
She
them.
said, yeah. She didn't swear. She didn't make us swear an Allen vow, so
No, but she did ask us specifically to kill them.
kill them.
Formidable. At
Or is it
least.
possible to tell them, hey, she told us to kill them, and let's do a double cross?
Do you want to double cross that lady?
Well, if these are Essentia related, isn't that what the shard hunters do?
I don't know
remember
anything
correctly,
about these
that's what they
things. I've never heard of it.
Because I thought that's what they were supposed to deal with, but okay.
I mean, you could be right.
Yeah.
I have no knowledge. I gotta work off of what I know.
Right.
And what I know is, this lady's telling me she can get me to my missing wife. And that's enough for me.
That's what we're doing. Dang it. All right.
Find Lady of the Lake. I'm gonna add a mark
That's
progress.
another. Yeah, that's another big one.
Marking
Don't we already have that?
progress? Yep. There you go.
Oh yeah, there you go. Find Lady of the Lake. Excellent.
I'm also gonna mark on get the juice since we now have Leech Queen.
Yes.
All right. I'm thinking we do one of those navigational moves.
Oh. Navigation or explore? Technically, we don't know. Do we still have the map?
Well, you don't need to know where you're going. You're following the
Yeah,
leech.
we're following a
Following a leech.
So
Although, something still could happen.
It's true.
Something still could happen.
It probably would be set a course, right?
Set of course, I think is for if you're in your ship.
Is across hazardous terrain or within a mysterious site.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think it fits.
it fits.
set course.
Set a course.
Exploration.
Set a course for that leech.
Set a course, Leech.
Okay. I do have my asset. Set course, choose one.
Oh,
See if it's
when you set a
cool.
course.
Yeah. I guess I have to roll first. Supplies, set course, and strong
All right.
hit.
Nice.
Strong
Alright.
hit.
You reach your destination, and the situation there favors you. Take +1 momentum.
+1. I will also take a +2 momentum for my asset.
Oh,
Nice.
Yes. So
Nice.
we will follow the fastest path, and I will also add a +2 to my momentum.
Damn. +3 on one move.
Dang.
Bam, bam. Okay.
So, following the fastest leech, you guys walk down the corridors and you don't notice any more slime. It's almost like the leeches have evacuated the space in order to make room for you. And as you keep on walking down, you can almost feel the air getting cleaner as you breathe in, knowing that you're headed definitely in the direction of wherever the entrance was. And then down a hallway, you hear the squeal of like a walkie-talkie comm, right? Like the
Squelch.
the squelch.
Yeah.
But you hear it reverberated. So it's a little bit down the way. And right when you guys hear that, all three of you, your ears perk up. And all of a sudden, the leech that was leading you there stops glowing.
Ooh, stealth Leech.
Dang.
The leech stops glowing and actually starts walking away from you guys now. kind of insinuating that if you're going to ambush, this is the spot and to use the darkness of the space because they will be coming to you.
Perfect. All right. Time to secure. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess we're going to use...
I will go first with trickery. Trickeration roll. Dang it. I have to burn momentum already.
You don't have to.
I know. On a
You think you're hiding.
Oh my god, I know.
It's true. You think you're hiding.
You're hiding.
I like
You
that.
fail or your assumptions betray you and pay the price. Ooh, what to do here? What to do here? I already have a +1 on my next move.
Oh, that's right.
Could I
Oh.
have you? No, that wouldn't have helped.
That would have been a
helped?
6. That would have been still a miss.
Still a miss. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. I think I'm going to burn the momentum.
Okay.
Just gonna
And
do
that's
it.
going to give you...
A strong
That'll
hit.
give me a strong hit, so I will get another +1 on the next move. And I get 2 momentum back, so I'm not terribly far off, but I do succeed. All right, so let's see, what are we dealing with here? Let's say we are in a hallway. Well, Duke is going to position. So the hallway has a couple of small, like, little indents into the wall, like sporadically through the hall. So Duke is going to position himself in not one of the indents, but an actual offshoot hallway with his black iron. I keep wanting to call it a knife. I guess it is a knife. It's like a long knife. His black iron knife at the ready to silently strike them when they pass.
Is anyone else going to prep?
I will prep next. Yeah, I guess that would also be Shadow. Weak hit.
Weak hit.
I will take the 2 momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Puts me at a 9. Bam.
Nice.
And Sparrow will take one of the wall indents.
Okay. And I guess I'm not a fighter, so I guess I'm gonna try to hide. Yeah, I'll try to hide, which is shadow as well. Change that. I do not have any assets that'll help me. Oh, yeah.
All right. Strong hit.
So, all right. I'll
2 momentum and a +1.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and move up a little bit a ways, and once they pass me, then I'll jump out. That's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. 2 momentum. I should be capped out.
So you guys are all in your hiding places. Okay.
We're in little hidey holes.
Yes.
I'm assuming you're
About
turning
as
off
much
all
as
your
we
lights.
can do.
Yeah.
Or you're just going to leave some
Yeah.
big-ass lighthouse
my
beam.
shadow.
Or we could leave a light further down the hallway.
I pick up
Oh,
the
leech
leech.
is gone.
Pick up the leech and go.
Already incognito. Okay. So you guys are all in your hidey holes,
Yeah.
keeping eerily silent because there's no more sound of leeches. It's just dripping water and nothingness. And what you guys can hear, because you can't see, is that very muted footsteps are headed towards you. There's no light. There's no other sound. It's just very faint. You can hear that the footsteps are very careful in where they're stepping and are moving at a slow pace. The first person to see anything in the darkness is Goshi. And Goshi counts two men in combat armor with, well, one of them has a gun. The other one had more like an AR, right? Like an automatic rifle type. And the other one is not holding anything, is barehanded, but you faintly see a pistol on their hip. And they start walking down past Goshi, and they walk right in between Duke and Sparrow. Do you do anything, or you let them go?
I quickly look down to see if there's anybody else. So once they pass,
There's nobody else.
I look back. You know what? I'll go for it. I will try to pickpocket or grab the pistol from the one person.
Snatching the pistol.
Snatching the pistol. So, is that
think
another
so, yeah.
secure
I
advantage?
think so.
With Shadow?
I would say, yeah. Let's secure that advantage. Yes, has to be. Because that's stealth trickery. Yes, that's, pickpocketing. Alright, and I get a +1. Haha. Excellent shadows.
Oh,
Wah,
no.
wah, wah, wah. Are you gonna
Miss
burn?
unless you burn.
Yeah, I might have to burn. You know what? If I miss, your assumptions betray you, pay the price. You know what? We're already in a bad spot. I
Okay.
want to go ahead and burn. I will burn. I will go and burn. Just give me a strong hit and bring it back down to 2.
And you get +2 back.
Okay. +2 back. Up to 4 then.
And
All right,
you
so-
retain the +1.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, but I try to remind myself I have a +1. We need to do another thing for that.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too.
Yeah. All right. So, once he's passing by, quick look down where they came from. Free Shard Hunter. Hands up.
Take his gun.
So you,
Oh gosh.
so
Snatch it right off his hip.
you manage to reach out and unclip the safety buckle on the holster, and in one fell swoop, you pull out the gun and point it in the darkness, because you can't really see all that well. They're walking, and you point it at the person behind who didn't have the rifle. And what did you say? You said freeze?
Mm-hmm.
So you say freeze, Shard Hunter.
Free Shard Hunter.
Both Shard Hunters
Yes.
turn around and face you. And in a moment, their headband lights up with a violently bright light that radiates 360 degrees, almost like a halo effect. And they've hit you with this
Yep.
kind of like flash bang for your eyes.
Damn.
Yeah. So I guess I enter the fray. All right. So let's see. What do I got to do? First of
Well,
all,
technically, that the first move, the pulling
see.
out of the gun is entering the fray, right? So that would have to happen before the light turns on. No,
Not quite.
because it's
Yeah,
preparing
not
to
quite.
preparing to act against an
Oh, well,
unarmed
it's
foe.
close.
Oh yeah.
I mean, because we haven't technically
But this is
started
this is
fighting
the
yet.
act that
Correct.
starts it. Him taking the gun is the
But
act.
then, yeah, that's why I enter the fray. So I have to roll.
Well,
You know,
'cause you could-
They
you
were
could-
unaware.
Because you could
but-
take the gun and then start
Yes.
negotiating.
Right.
It all depends on how they
How they
respond,
react.
yeah.
Oh, technically, I was supposed to roll to enter the fray, I guess, before they turned around and flashbanged me. But since it went that way, I'm gonna go with it.
So, okay, like if you're gonna fight now, then you would enter the fray.
Right.
But if you were gonna choose to do something else, then I don't think you would.
So what else can I do? I'm not a fighter. I'm IT.
I mean, you have to have some sort of fight training.
What for the other?
I
I
mean,
can
everybody,
compel.
everybody can
I can
get
try
scrappy.
to compel them. Oh yeah, if I said freeze, drop your weapons, Shard Hunter, that's compel them. There you go. Let me see if the compel helped. Compel is compel. There you go. And I am using
It would have. It's definitely
well,
threatened.
the way I said it, I guess it's iron so I gotta put iron. Boom, boom, boom. And I have a +1. Okay, ready?
Not today.
no.
Really bad miss.
Oh no.
That's a really bad miss.
Not good.
All right.
Not
so,
good. All right.
So
They refuse.
They refuse.
Or
They
make a
blind me,
demand.
and now I'm in a.
That
I guess I'm
is-
in a bad spot.
That is the price you have paid. No, that
That is
you
the
don't
price. Yeah,
determine.
they
Your spot's not determined yet.
correct. So I've been blinded by their light. Blinded by the light. All right. Oh.
Okay.
so the light blinds you, and you're now in a bad spot.
Not yet. It's just.
What do you mean?
Because the enter the fray move is what determines how he starts.
Right.
I mean,
But
you could
since
just say it. I mean,
You
It's
know. You
pretty
know what? That's
obvious.
also part of the pay the price. I'm in a bad spot.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
'Cause
pretty
you
obvious
got,
outcome.
you got flashbangs.
Yes, I got. Yeah. So I got.
So you
flashed.
can currently not see.
Yes. So that's also part of the pay the price.
Yeah,
I am in a
that
bad
makes
spot.
sense.
So let me switch to in a bad spot. Got it.
And then are you guys entering the fray, or what are you doing?
So were they? So I was in a little offshoot hallway. Were they actually at the intersection so much that it would blind me too?
I would say no.
Okay. So, Sparrow, do you want to make a move?
I think I will, because they don't know I'm here yet.
Correct.
They haven't seen
Correct.
me yet. I will enter the fray. Actually,
Okay. Which way?
I will use my gunslinger asset as well.
Ooh.
So wield a pistol, enter the fray. I will do so with shadow without tipping them off. So hopefully my roll is good.
It would be +1 though, right?
For
your asset, because the gunslinger. Don't you get a +1?
so I get a add
Oh,
plus
on a
one
hit.
+1 on a hit. Yeah,
Gotcha,
so I'd have to roll first.
Well, you got the weak hit.
You got a
I
weak
got
hit.
the weak hit. So I will take said
Still a hit.
+1 and another momentum. Bam. Max momentum.
Max Mentum.
Max momentum. Weak hit.
Yeah. Are you gonna take the maximum momentum, or are you gonna be in control on a weak
Well, I get the
hit?
max momentum from my gunslinger asset.
That's what it was. That's right.
And then I get a +1. I will take the you are in control.
All right.
Good choice.
You want to describe what happens?
Well, you get now. So now you would make another move for your action.
Yes.
For me?
No, Ivan.
Oh yeah.
This is the like the trap we were falling into before. We'd roll enter the fray and then do the action that simultaneously. I think they're actually different.
Yeah, two different things.
Wait, so what's happening?
So now,
you
if
would
you were
have
going
to
to attack
strike
them,
now.
you'd make a strike.
Enter the
Oh,
fray is
okay.
just like, what's your
Yeah,
status?
what's
and
your
then you got
status,
to do
exactly.
action.
Okay.
There you
Yes.
Strike. In control, assault foe, close quarters. Close quarters, iron. Bam.
go. You're gonna close quarters with your firearm?
I mean, we're
I
in
mean,
a
we
hallway.
are pretty much close quarters.
Okay. You'd still
I'm
use
not
your
like
gun.
further down the hallway.
Well, point blank, but okay.
Yeah, close quarters is probably not the best word there.
Well,
It's a
I
strong
think that's
hit
what was
anyway.
in the
That's true.
strong hit.
Crushed it.
Close quarters is directly from the book. So
Yeah. Yeah, same. He has the same stat either way.
yes.
All right. Nice. Ooh,
Just
mark
mark
progress
it.
twice.
Mark progress.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah.
Go for it, man. Mark your progress. Two
Alright.
fat boxes.
2 fatties.
Like full
Kill the
full
shard
box.
hunters.
2 full boxes.
This?
All the way. Bam. One more. Yeah, all right. You
yeah.
dominate your
Dang.
foe
Yeah. Oh yeah,
and
dominated.
stay in control.
Yeah.
So what you doing?
All right, so because they're focused on
Me.
Goshi,
Mm-hmm.
so I come out of my little indent in the wall, and without saying anything, I fire upon the guy that has, what do they have? Assault rifle.
One had a
One has an
rifle,
assault
one-
rifle. One now has nothing,
Yes.
Used to have a pistol.
but they do have the headband, the light
headlamp.
headband.
The light headband. Okay.
I'm gonna take that.
Well, since I can see them,
Mm-hmm.
it's
Yes.
easier to shoot. So I take a shot. So Spare takes a shot and hits the assault rifle guy twice in the shoulder, kind of neutralizing some of his, I guess, combat ability.
Okay.
All right.
So one of them is shot in both arms or just one arm.
Both shoulders.
I'd say like twice in like the right shoulder.
All right.
Okay.
Ouch.
All right. Here we go.
Duke.
I will enter
Duke.
that fray. Would
You
we
still have-
still consider them unaware?
From your vantage point, yes, because this supposed to happen. I think.
Yeah, because you're around the
relatively
corner, right?
simultaneously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they don't know what's going on.
I do still have a +1. Thank you.
Yeah.
They're just now
Woohoo.
realizing they're getting shot at.
Yes.
No.
Just come on. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Look at that.
I am in control. Thank you. 2 momentum. Starting off nice here. We are going for.
I told you I'm not a warrior.
Duke is gonna turn the corner and just go sword straight or knife straight to the. I envisioned it as the AR guy was closest to me, so
AR.
Yeah.
he's the one I'm going for. And close quarters, go iron. No more 1.
All right.
Weak hit. On a weak hit, mark progress twice. Yes, but you expose yourself to danger. You're in a bad spot. Okay.
Dope.
So let me hit that progress. All right, 4 boxes. Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, as a reaction to that, so what happens?
A bad
Describe your situation, Duke.
So Duke comes out after hearing and seeing the gunshots go off. He's feeling confident about the situation. So he turns the corner, brings the black iron knife out. He goes for the stab and manages to catch the AR wielding shard hunter in the midsection. Runs him right through, sort of just under the rib cage, his left side. Runs him right through there, and he's just yelling in pain. But at the same time, Duke, the shard hunter sort of falls back and away from him, and he loses his grip on the black iron knife, and all the light from the helmet just kind of going all over the place is really starting to screw with his eyes, because it's much brighter now that he's turned the corner and he hasn't had time to really deal with it. So he's a little discombobulated, and now he doesn't have the weapon either.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's down a bad spot.
So now, but in a bad spot.
So, as all of that's going down, AR guy is like keeling over from being shot on one side and gutted on the other one.
Not looking good for you, sir.
Not looking good for AR guy. But headband guy, right? Turns around once he hears the gunshots, just in time to actually see Duke go through with the knife. And seeing his ally in a bad spot, he presses something on the inside of his hand, like a little, you don't notice this, like a little button there.
Mm-hmm.
And the headband starts strobing hardcore. Now, this strobe gets into the eyes of Goshi and Duke, but not Sparrow, because the body of AR guy is just in the right place to cast a shadow.
Yeah.
So Sparrow is unaffected by the strobe light. But what Sparrow hears is chanting in a language that doesn't really recognize. But he realizes that what's happening is that these, at least headband guy, has the ability to harness the Forge's energies
Ooh. He's one of
He's
those.
one of those.
and starts chanting something that can only be equated to, like, you know, Tibetan throat singing kind of stuff, like hypnosis,
Oh.
basically. And he's trying to hypnotize with the strobe and the chanting for Duke and Goshi. So you guys would have to, I think, react under fire for that.
Well, yeah, we're in a bad spot, so. But
Okay.
but since I'm gonna defer to Ivan since he's in control, I don't mind doing that.
Yeah, it's different because
We're in a bad
the
spot.
GM is acting.
Oh yes, he is.
It's not your action. You got to react.
Yeah, no.
To
So
react.
normally, this isn't normally how it's run. We're just kind of going by the seat
Right.
of our pants here.
Hell
Exactly.
yeah.
Heck yeah,
But it works. All right,
it works.
we're not gonna have Eddie just listen for
Exactly.
the whole episode.
No, I will try
That's
to
not
kill
fun.
you every chance I get.
That's no fun. All right, yeah. So
All right.
yeah, Sparrow,
Yeah.
why don't you?
I will react.
Yeah,
I will make a reaction.
you're not in a bad spot though. You're
Yeah,
in
you're not in a
control.
bad
You are in control.
you can
Oh,
strike.
I can strike.
You
You
can
can
do as you
strike.
will.
Yes.
Yes, you can
Yeah.
Strike fast. Strike
Right,
hard.
Strike hard.
Strike.
AR dude is still there.
Yes.
Just
Is he though?
momentarily incapacitated.
Is he though?
He does have my weapon though.
Mhm.
No. Yeah, it's in him.
And you would have thought he would have gone down after 2 bullets and a gouging, but
You would. You would think.
might be a reason why he's not.
One would
Yeah.
think.
I got a swing and
One
a
would
miss.
think.
Oh no!
What?
What
But
did you do? Strike?
You could burn.
I can burn that momentum I've been building
I
up these
think you
last
need
3
to.
turns.
Exactly.
I think I will.
Otherwise, the
Okay.
fight turns against you.
Yeah, no. I am
Yeah.
burning my momentum. Just
Okay.
Burn that momentum.
All right.
Strong
so strong hit, mark progress twice.
Yes.
I split our progress tracks, by the way. So now you have 2 and 2. Kill the 2 shard hunters and kill the other 2 shard hunters.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh,
That's good.
okay. All right.
That's good enough.
Bap. Okay. You dominate your foe.
All right.
Bum,
Stay
bum,
in
bum.
control.
Stay in control. All right.
In
So
control.
Sparrow, hearing this, whatever he's hearing, takes his gun and just kind of like peeks off the side of AR dude and shoots at headband guy. And what he ends up taking a couple shots before, because he's kind of blinded, but eventually he ends up hitting headband dude and knocks out the headband's lights. So we're back in like
Nice.
complete darkness
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice shot, Sparrow.
again. Thanks, Captain.
That was getting really annoying.
Yeah.
So you shot off the light. You shot the light off his head,
I shot the light off his head.
but he remains.
But he
He does
remains
Okay.
chanting.
Okay.
Yes,
He's
he
still
remains chanting. You know what? Even though I am in a bad spot, I can clash.
Yes.
Where is it?
So my momentum
And-
goes back to
2.
2.
2's the base.
All right. So for me, I'm in a bad spot. I am in close quarters. Technically, yeah, close quarters. I'll use close quarters. I have to use iron. I think it's the same with me as well. Iron and nope, iron is worse. I am in iron. All right, close quarters. I don't have a +1.
What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do? Well, that depends. If I miss,
You had to
Let's hear
say
it.
it. You
Let's
had
hear
to
about
say
that
it.
miss.
yeah,
Your
manifest.
foe dominates the exchange.
Yeah. All right. So I tried to lunge for where I thought headband guy was. Now that we're not only blind, but I'm back in the dark. I totally miss and trip over him, and I am on the ground, and I stay in a bad spot.
You also got to pay the price.
And pay the
Oh,
price.
Pay the price. What's a good pay the price? You know what? Let's leave it to the roll, to the dice gods. Pay the price. Okay.
You going Oracle?
3, 2. Yeah, I'm gonna
Alright.
roll on the oracle.
You roll. Oh, the table. Okay.
The table. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know what oracle to use,
No,
but for
yeah,
now,
yeah.
since we have less than 12 minutes, let's just go by this. 36.
Oh no.
Something of value is lost or destroyed. What?
Oh no. Pay the
Boy, do-
price.
boy, do I
Pay
have
the
ideas.
price. Boy, do I. What do I have? What do I have? What's on my character? What do I. When I fell down, I destroyed. Oh, snap! You know what? Why not? I fell down, and all of them hear that ding, 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 ding. My medallion!
Your black iron
My black iron medallion.
has broken.
It fell somewhere. It fell off me, and it sounded like it went down a gutter or something.
Oh
and
no.
I don't know which. I kind of know which way it went, but
But you can't see.
I can't see.
All right.
No way in hell we're getting that back. My turn.
Oh, yeah. Your turn.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Sucks to be you. My turn. Thanks.
We'll find it. We'll find it. We'll try.
We'll find
You'll
it. We'll
try.
try to find it.
You'll try. All right, what you got, Duke?
All right, Duke is going to. I'm in a bad spot as well, so we're gonna clash. Duke is gonna go in and try to bum rush the headband guy with a try to knock him out of his chanting. Like tackle him, basically. Can we get a good roll, please? We can't. We can't.
Can't.
All right, I will burn for this. I rolled a miss. I will burn to get a weak hit. So let me mark that before I forget. Weak hit. Mark progress. Single progress. But you are dealt a counter blow or setback. Stay in a bad spot and pay the price. Okay. All right. So as I'm going in, Duke is still reeling from the lights that have since shut off, but he's gathered himself enough to try and tackle the headband shard hunter. He works his way over there and trips over Goshi in the process, who has just fallen.
Where's my medallion?
And he's able to get that to the shard hunter and knock him down, but at the same time he has completely lost his balance and composure, and he's gone down with him. So everyone is now on the on the nasty floor.
So you tackled the headband guy.
Yeah. So Duke was running towards headband guy, tripped on Goshi, and sort of flew into headband guy. So he hit him, but without not really the impact he was hoping for. He wanted to hit him and stay in control of his balance and stuff, but no such luck.
No such luck.
Okay.
He will pay the price. Let's see. We will leave this to the table as well, because it's been so good to us. 85. You are
85
stressed.
Mm.
Oh, this is our first
Ooh, spirit check.
impact. Right?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh no,
Suffer.
it's not there.
Suffer.
It's a suffer move.
Suffer move, I think.
Suffer move. Endure stress.
Yeah.
When you face mental, strain, shock, or despair, suffer -1 spirit. Okay. -1 spirit.
Or
I
2,
will-
or 3.
Yeah, what we call this? Just 1, right?
Probably 1. Yeah, because these are your main stress right now is trying to get to your wife.
I will-
But that's not what we're dealing with.
I will choose to resist because that makes it more interesting.
Try. Go for it.
And spirit or heart, whichever is higher. That would be spirit at the moment. Weak hit. On a weak hit, if you are not shaken, which I am not, you may lose momentum in exchange for the +1 spirit. Otherwise, press on. I have like no momentum. I will take the negative spirit and press on. So
Okay,
spirit
so
stays
you
at
got-
4.
Okay. So as you tackle Headband Dude, who's now on the ground, no one can really see anything because it's like one of those moments when like a bright light goes off and you're just like, what the hell's going on? But you hear the squelch of the radio go again, and it's AR guy. And it's, Ksh, Captain, we have 3 people in the tunnels. We've been ambushed. Ksh. And as Sparrow brings up like his lighter to see if there's like any light, he can see that AR guy has pulled the knife out from inside of him. Has pulled the knife out, but somehow isn't bleeding. And you make the connection that the chanting was actually kind of healing him as well, as part of the magic of Headband Guy, but it didn't happen all the way. And AR Guy turns when he sees Sparrow's light and makes eye contact as he double taps on his left chest plate and goes into camouflage.
All right. We are up on time. I think it's time for the
Yep.
decisive action.
Oh yeah.
Which is, so taking a decisive action is what's called a progress move, which is essentially resolving the scene all at once. So you make a roll against the progress you have made thus far, and whatever the outcome is what happens with the scene. So even if you've made a bunch of progress, you could still fail the scene.
Yes.
And,
Because we're only at 7.
we are at 7 right now. And state matters. Sparrow, you're the only one in control.
Yes.
You want to make the big roll?
Guess
Yeah,
it's up
we
to
can't
me.
burn momentum on this either.
Nope, no momentum is not an option.
Nope.
And you roll against your progress track.
Which is 7.
Well, the 7 acts as our roll, right?
Yes. So if that was his roll, 4 and a 6, that's a
We would
strong
start
hit for
it,
us.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't roll yet.
Oh, he didn't.
I didn't roll.
You were supposed to play along.
If
No.
he gets 4, 6.
If he gets.
All right. So we're
All right.
operating with a 7.
Here we go. Come on, baby.
Oh, God.
Oh! And a match.
8 on the
Oh.
dice.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, man. All right.
Who wants to tell me what happened?
On a miss, you are defeated, or your objective is lost. Pay the price.
Pay the prize. And considering it's also a match, maybe we should make it even worse.
We are terrible in these tunnels.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So I guess we're rolling a new character because of the double 8s.
What did I say about progress and still failing? That's what has happened.
Does somebody want to narrate?
All
or
right,
you
yeah.
want me to
How
do it?
we?
Yeah. Or should we wait until next time?
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. You got to resolve.
I think it's on you, man.
All right.
Me? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Eddie?
who?
Oh, no,
Eddie?
on me?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. You're the.
So AR guy goes straight into camouflage and disappears from in front of Sparrow's face. And in the chaos, Sparrow loses the grip of the lighter and all light goes out. You hear a quick scuffle. You realize that AR guy has one-handedly grabbed Headband guy, turned on his cloaking device, and booked it down the hall. When the dust settles and Duke and Goshi get up off the floor, you realize that AR guy has taken your blade with him,
Damn it.
along with the other, what is it, the medallion that Goshi has lost down a drain is no longer found. And you guys are left with absolutely nothing that you came in with. So they're gone. You didn't kill them. They know, the team now knows that you're in the tunnels, and so you won't be able to hide.
Thanks for tuning in to Dawn of the Diliculum on the Pay the Price podcast. Dawn of the Diliculum and the Pay the Price podcast are products and trademarks of Samurai Beat LLC, which is a fan-funded organization made for you and made possible by you at patreon.com/samuraibeat. We seek to entertain and enable adulting gamers like you, and we appreciate your support, your confidence, and your inspiration. Thank you.